Applied human biology, some extra definitions you've got to learn. So biological defences, the types of cell. So a mast cell is involved with the inflammatory response, and in response to a perceived threat, the mast cells trigger the release of histamine and also serotonin. Now, these mast cells are not found in blood circulation. They're found stationary in the tissues. So the key things: inflammatory response, produce histamine, stationary in the tissues. Phagocytes are white blood cells that are produced continuously in the bone marrow, distributed around the body in the blood. They are responsible for removing dead cells and invasive microorganisms by phagocytosis and engulfing them, and digesting them with their hydrolytic enzymes from the lysosomes. They carry out non-specific immune response, and there's two types: there's neutrophils and macrophages. Neutrophils travel throughout the body and often leave the blood by squeezing through the capillary walls to patrol the body's tissues. During infection, they are released in large numbers from their stores. However, they're quite short-lived. Macrophages are larger than neutrophils and are long-lived cells, and rather than remaining in the blood, they move into organs like the lungs, liver, spleen, kidney and lymph nodes. Basophils, quite similar to mast cells except they circulate in the bloodstream. They release histamine in the inflammation response, in response to an allergen. They release heparin to prevent unnecessary blood clotting, and they release serotonin, which makes capillary walls more leaky during infection so that phagocytes can escape from the bloodstream and move into the tissues more easily. Eosinophils can carry out phagocytosis, but they specialise in the destruction of parasites like parasitic worms. They're also involved in counteracting the inflammation response. Natural killer cells constantly patrol the body searching for abnormal cells which may have been infected with a virus or mutated with the possibility of becoming cancerous. It will immediately kill any abnormal cell it finds, and they are not selective about their target. So you've got mast cell here, phagocyte. Basophils are a bit granulated. Eosinophils, like two lobes, like two lungs, they look a bit like. And then you've got your natural killer cell, will tend to have fragments of cells that they've killed. Then another thing is about the crossing of blood groups. So just so you know, IA can mean blood group A, but IA or I can mean blood group A as well. And then IB or IBI can both be B-type blood, and II is O-type blood, and then AB is AB-type blood. So A and B are co-dominant to each other, and IO is recessive. So if you had an I anywhere, that would be recessive. So this would be blood group A, blood group B, blood group A, blood group B. And so if you cross these, they're co-dominant, so they will be both AB.